Hey gang, hope you're well. I've been working with a team for the last, oh, actually, I've been prepping to work with a team, about to work with them in April, the end of May, through to the end of May, and they've already got a bunch of the key essentials that a team has in place. So they've got a strategy, they've got an operating rhythm, they've got a plan, at least for the next year, um, and they've got a vision and a mission and a purpose. And yeah, in looking at that, it reminded me to talk to you all about the best way to go about setting that up. And the work I'll do with them is not about re-engineering it because that's just time wasting. Is more to understand their motivation around it. And so that's what I want to talk to you about today. In terms of the team you're in, is it an outside motivation or an inside motivation? And if you think about the fact that there's a guy called Peter Hawkins who is a huge proponent of systemic team coaching and talks a lot about um, outside in drivers for teams. And so what he actually means by that is that you look at the perspective, what's expected of the team from the outside, from its clients, from its shareholders, from its investors, from the broader society and broader environment. And then that drives the purpose of the team, the mission of the team, the vision of the team. But I would argue that you also need to include an inside out approach as well. And because teams are a collection of humans, they're a collection of human beings. And so when I typically work with a team, what I notice is that there's a whole bunch of um, red is human beings with emotions, needs, desires, who are working out ways to um, combine together in here in their team to get all those needs met while also working on both their own individual goals, but also the shared goals of the team. And in doing so, they then find a way to both collectively and individually serve the needs of their ecosystem, their clients, their own management, their investors, the expectations of society as a whole, of the environment. But it's only through the ability to reconcile their own needs and their own motivations to then find a way to share those so that they've got shared goals within the team that can they do that. So it's from that perspective that I believe and recommend that in the creation of the purpose, mission, vision, plan, strategy, all the key essentials in a team, that you think about doing it both from the perspective of what stakeholders expect on the outside, but also the internal values and internal values of the team. Let's just keep it. Imagine it like the way, I don't know if I'm a particularly good drawer, but this is terrible. It's meant to be a diamond, a shiny diamond, created by. They're going to do even more, maybe bad drawing here, but let's see. Created by two pieces of coal. That's getting a little bit phallic. So just ignore the drawing. Imagine them crushed together. All right. To create a diamond. It's very much like the purpose, mission, vision, plan is in coming together to serve the outside. We've also got to recognize the internal drivers and values of what that team is about. And in the creation of the two, we answer the question of what is this team about. I don't want to go on for long. I hope that's been useful. If you're about to go and do some planning with your team, consider those two viewpoints: the outside in expectations, the inside out values, bring the two together when you're doing planning